Forget about dragons, let's talk about the billion-strong tiger that's on the rise, India. People are starting to wonder in the global marketplace, could this democratic country surpass China as the next big manufacturing powerhouse? Get ready, because we're about to explore a maze of possibilities. Picture factories buzzing with smart machines, young minds shaping the future through coding, and ancient spice routes revamped for tech giants. Can India's lively chaos lead to an economic paradise, or will obstacles like poverty, bureaucratic red tape, and unique cultural aspects slow it down? Come along with me as we unravel the mystery. Will India be the new China? It's a billion-dollar question with answers spicier than a tandoori oven. So grab your chair, sharpen your curiosity, and join the dance. The future is a mix of possibilities waiting to be enjoyed. India's potential to outshine China in economic growth is no secret, and the reasons behind this possibility are both fascinating and promising. One major trump card in India's deck is its demographic advantage. Set to surpass China in population by 2025, India boasts a dynamic and expanding workforce, a stark contrast to China's aging population and declining labor force. This youthful energy is predicted to fuel India's economic surge for decades to come, creating a unique opportunity to harness human capital for unprecedented growth. The thriving startup scene in India further amplifies its economic prowess. Forecasts from the State of India's Startup Ecosystem report anticipate India surpassing China in total startup numbers by 2020. Venture capitalists, cautious about China's political climate, are flocking to Indian startups on a fundraising spree. India's strategic alignment with the United States, particularly in the technology sector, promises a mutually beneficial collaboration that can spur the development of cutting-edge technologies. With a workforce brimming with youth and innovation, India's startup ecosystem stands as a catalyst for economic growth, promising a landscape of fresh opportunities in the years ahead. Enhancements in India's infrastructure and business-friendly environment add another layer to its potential to outpace China economically. While challenges persist, significant strides have been made through initiatives like Make in India, which attracts foreign investments and promotes local manufacturing. The ease of doing business has been improvements, making it more convenient for companies to operate within the country. In contrast to China's criticized heavy-handed approach to infrastructure, China has the chance to adopt a more sustainable and inclusive strategy, positioning itself as a formidable alternative within the emerging market sphere. Yet amidst these prospects, India grapples with challenges that have impeded its progress. Political instability and corruption have siphoned resources, hindering growth and development. The lack of a stable and efficient government has resulted in policy paralysis, stalling economic momentum. Corruption, a persistent issue involving politicians and officials, further muddles India's growth prospects. Education and workforce quality present another hurdle. Despite a vast population, India struggles to produce a workforce equipped to meet global demands, leading to a scarcity of quality jobs and diminished productivity. Inadequate healthcare and social welfare systems exacerbate the challenge, with India's healthcare struggling to meet citizens' needs and social welfare falling short for many in poverty. The question of whether India can truly surpass China is complex, yet there are actionable steps for India to take. Addressing corruption and political instability is paramount. The current government's efforts to combat corruption and bureaucracy are commendable steps towards creating a stable business environment essential for attracting investment. Investing in education and skilled workforce development is pivotal for India's economic growth and competitiveness. China's success in this area has contributed to its economic growth. By prioritizing health and well-being, India can enhance productivity and reduce poverty and inequality, fostering social stability and cohesion. India holds the potential to rival China economically, but overcoming challenges is imperative. Investments in education, healthcare, and social welfare, coupled with efforts to address corruption and political instability, can propel India into a major player in the global economy, surpassing China's economic growth. The world watches, breathless, as the tigер takes its first tentative steps. The future is a delicious mystery waiting to be devoured spice by spice.